What is up, guy? You've got the Oracle there, back for the final with my Flyer Esper deck. I have a decent hand there. Cannot cast any creature yet, but I have the Glare to, kind of back me up if the opponent makes an aggressive draw and start beating down. And if I can draw a few more lands, I'll be in great shape anyway, so I just like my hand quite a lot. Guess I'll play an Islander, it doesn't matter too much. I would assume that we are playing a red deck. Most likely black-red Eldrazi. That would be my guess. Yeah, alright. Pretty much what I expected. Sada's command is good. And I missed on land there. Quite unfortunate. Should I glare or should I anticipate? I think I'd rather anticipate, honestly. And find the holo, I guess. Okay, that was decent. I'm not making a very fast start, but I think with glare and grip I should be able to, find a way to gain a bit of tempo back. The opponent did not play a turn 3 either, which is good news for me. Anyway, I missed on land drop one more time. Not too much I can do about that. I guess my best play is just... actually, Cleric could be interesting. Given I'm playing an aggressive matchup, kinda wanna get that online as soon as possible. On the other hand, a Sightmaster is just better in terms of mana usage, so I think I'll play that first. I can also start beating down. If the opponent makes a slow start and doesn't hit his land drop one more time, putting that on the battlefield is gonna be good for me. Guess I'm getting hit for 2 there. The opponent did draw an outnumber, or add that in hand, most likely. Anyway, what can I do? Guess I'll play the Cleric there. And play Sleep Through Space. I lose the ability to search that, but it doesn't matter because it doesn't change my mana requirement. And now I can hope to draw a land, which I did. Interesting. I think I'll keep that in hand for now and pass the turn. And next turn I'm likely to just play a Cliffhaven Vampire and start to, gain life off my Cleric, hopefully. Quite glad that the opponent made a slow start. If he had a really powerful and aggressive start, things could have turned very bad for me quite quickly, given that I missed a few land drop. Anyway, I drew another Vestige there, which is fine. Guess I'll add blue, don't think it matters too much anyway. And I'll play that Vampire and start to gain a bit of life. If the opponent attacks with both creatures, what should I do? Should I take 5 or not? That's the question. The Vampire has quite a lot of upsides. It provides me with 2 life each turn. Yeah, it does attack. I think I'll just take the damage there, go to 9, and hopefully next turn I can just keep Immolting Glare and Grip of the Royal and stuff like that available to maybe do something. Unnatural. Yeah, I'm quite glad I didn't block there. Guess I'll go to 7. It is not too bad. I just have the Cleric to, make sure I don't die. So yeah, not blocking was definitely great for me here. As the opponent plays a free runner. Okay. Well, let's not forget to gain a bit of life. And Entangler, alright. So Crumbling Vestige doesn't work very well with Glare and Grip. So I feel like I'll just play this Entangler and pass the turn, keeping the Glare up. And my opponent doesn't really have any good attack. If they try to use some sort of trick, they will get blown back by a Glare. So yeah, I just like doing that. And you know, I can continue to gain life and be happy, basically. He attacks with everything, though. Alright. I guess I'll block it like that, then. Sure. He needs 2 trick to come out in a good spot there. And even then, I don't think it might be enough. Okay, I'm definitely glaring that thing here. And that might seal the deal for me. Unless the opponent has another unnatural endurance, I don't see how it would come back in this game. And even then, he will not deal damage to my Cliffhaven Vampire. And I go to 6 there, but I will gain 2 life. I like my chances there. Alright, Sandstone Bridge was definitely a decent card to draw. Guess it doesn't really matter with which one I do attack. Guess I'll attack with the Vampire though. I'm at 8, that's a decent amount of HP honestly. And I think now time has come to just play my flyer and start to beat down. Alright. Yeah, that's the... yeah, things just went well. The opponent played quite aggressively. Since I had a removal, it wasn't great for them. Interesting. Don't really want to double block too much. If they have another brute strength, they kill both of my creature. The question is, how am I losing this game? If this dies, it's gonna be bad for me. If one of those two dies, it's gonna be bad. Honestly, I think I will double block. I don't think it is extremely likely that my opponent has another another pump spell, and I'm fine making this trade. So you know, this is less pressure on my HP basically, and I have enough flyer to win the game. You know, without the help of that Manta. Anyway, I think that time has come to play that Salt Harvester. I'll keep both of my land in hand though, in case my opponent were to have the card that makes you discard 2 or remove 2 cards from your hand from the game. The question now is, should I start to attack or not? I'm at 10. Yeah, I think I can afford to start attacking there and apply pressure on my opponent. I have enough HP as well as a grip, so I feel like time has come to start beating down. My choice is... okay, the opponent just conceded. Seems like they had some mana issues, unfortunately. Still managed to cast a bunch of things. So we are playing a very aggressive red-black deck with a bunch of trick. I kind of like Stonehaven Medic here. That aside, there's not too much I can do against a very aggressive deck. I would say that comparative analysis is not the best in this type of matchup, so I might just cut that. But I don't think I have an awful matchup. I have a few ways to gain life, as well as some decent removal. My curve is not too high. Yeah, things should go decently. If the opponent has a very good start, yeah, it's just gonna be hard. So we've seen Titan's Grasp, I think is the name, and a natural endurance so far. So I need to play around those if possible. My hand lacks blue and black, but I think since I have 3 lands and the glare that I can cast, I'm gonna keep it. As the opponent plays a swamp there, and I drew a vestige. I think that I can afford to keep that bridge in hand for now. The opponent doesn't have a turn Alright, I drew basically blue, which is sweet. The opponent makes a very slow start. He might be not as aggressive as I thought, or maybe he's just very unlucky. I don't really know. Anyway, fine passing the turn there. As the opponent plays a Sifter of Skull, so that's the guy I passed to, and he built the red-black aggressive deck, so he most likely also has the Flayer drone. I think I'm fine gripping that now, just because I don't want to take 4 next turn. Yeah, that seems fine. And here I'm likely to just cast my Vampire off the Vestige. Let's not click on red this time. And yup, that's gonna be my play. Next turn I can do a few interesting things. Crawler is not too threatening right now. Kinda wanna clear that as soon as possible. So if I attack with that and play the Sphinx, my opponent is apparently missing red, by the way, which is unlucky. Should I rather cast Sphinx or Glare? I think now that I did attack, the play is Sphinx anyway. Since I would have played Sandstone Bridge otherwise. And yeah, this applies pressure, which I think can be quite valuable, since my opponent is missing in color, which means that racing is gonna be good for me, I would assume. As I will get hit for 7 there. Maybe, most likely. Okay, that's actually fine. He got a Manta, which is good for him. Guess I'll bridge the Vampire up and attack with my 2 flyers, basically. Next turn I'm likely to block here, glare that. Yeah, that's fine. Actually, if he has the unnatural endurance, should I just rather not block, I think, and kill that first, because I don't really want to have to use my glare here. Yeah, I guess I'll clear that now. And maybe take 2 from the ingest, which doesn't matter too much. It does have the endurance there, pretty much as I expected. Actually, I should have blocked. That was stupid. Not getting dealt 6 damage though. Yeah, actually, I should have cleared first. I just misplayed quite awfully there. I just did the things in the wrong order. Not sure why I did it this way. That was stupid and inefficient. Yeah, that was really a bad play. An unnecessary and bad play. Quite sorry about that. The draft went well and I think I'm winning it, but that stupid play just kinda throw things off there. It was really stupid. Anyway, I'm sweeping away that thing, I would assume. And taking 3, you know, would be fine. So, yeah. Just locking out my opponent there. But not using... I just used that glare very stupidly. There's not much else to say about that play. It was just bad. Alright. Anyway, I don't think my opponent wins since he or she is drawing the Sifter of Skull. So that should be game. That Immolting Glare play was awful. The stupid thing is that I knew about the trick he had, which was a natural endurance, and with that knowledge, I should simply have I think the best play for me was to glare the Sifter, and then if he tries to regenerate it, I can eat the crawler afterwards. Or other play possible, block the crawler, then he pumps it, and then I can kill the Sifter. I think that was the best play. Yeah, the best. I'm not sure what I thought when I said like I would not block because of that thing. That was just stupid. Um, because he would keep the, yeah, he would just most likely save that. On the other hand, if I block there, he could have pumped one and used the unnatural endurance on the crawler, and then I would have had to kill that, and he would have gotten 2 for 1, but he would have got a token of the Sifter. Overall, there was I think 3 different lines. 2 were decent, and I took the one that was bad. Quite, quite stupid play on my side there. But that aside, I feel like this draft was played and drafted fairly well. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, feel free to leave a like or subscribe, and I see you guys for another draft.